let me tell you all the story of when this one particular, oh gosh, what piece did I perform? So I performed meditation from the opera Thais, Thais, Thais. And oh gosh, it was in a different part of town than I normally, than I lived in. So I traveled a little bit, and I stayed with a friend that I had in that town. And the night before, I was like, oh, I'm feeling great, I'm feeling good. But then I woke up and I did not feel great at all. I woke up with, I think, a cold that day. And I looked over, I was like, oh no, give me a Dayquil. We gotta go. Because I woke up not too long before I had to start heading over. So I woke up and I was like, oh no, it's time to go. And I don't feel great. Oh gosh. And good morning, TMH. Welcome to the stream. So I walk over and I walked. It was actually a considerable distance, but walking was the main way to go. I don't think we really had cars, because it was a lot of people walked in the town. I showed up and I'm a little delirious. You know how sometimes when you're sick and when you take medicine, you're kind of like out of it. That's how I was. So I show up, I'm like, hey everybody, how are we doing? Like a little similar to how I was at the beginning of the stream when I was just waking up, but even more out of it. I was like, hi everyone. Oh, I was like, hello, hi, I'm doing great. How are you? And I was sitting outside of the room where I had to perform. And normally I would be nervous, but I was just so tired. I was so out of it that I really just didn't have any energy to be nervous. So I was just sitting there. There wasn't really any chairs outside the room, so I just sat there squatting with my instrument like this. And then the person who was in there before me walked out. She was actually crying. I felt really bad. She was crying because she was so nervous and she felt like she did really badly, but she came out. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't look too weird when I said this, but I was like, you sounded great. I'm sure you did amazing. I was just on the floor like, hello. I think I honestly had a blanket or a jacket, so if you could look at how I am now, I was just on the floor. I was like, you did great. You're amazing. Pick your head up. You did great. So I walked in and I was like, hello. My pianist was in there and the lady was like, hi, how are you? I'm like, I'm good. Let's get this party started. And I kind of was almost like an autopilot, and she was like, wow, you did great. You must have been in the zone. I'm like, yeah, in the zone. Oh, I put a grid on.